Let me get to this next topic, right? Are men trying to build relationships with women based off of only attraction? Do y'all think that?
I don't agree.
I think it's about what you could do for them.
I don't think that either. I think it depends on the situation. If you're dealing with a bum ass nigga, he probably going off of like, oh, nah, this bitch look good. Oh, yo, bro, she just came through with a Fendi bag. I'm about to run down. Yo, that bitch probably got bread. Yo, I went to her apartment. Oh, she living. This bitch probably getting money from the next nigga to support her, and you think that she got it.
Niggas really be thinking like this in real life. Sometimes y'all be making up these scenarios. I'm like, yo, niggas really out
here. I
never
like say as a man, damn, she got a Fendi bag.
I just using that as an example. Like you looking at her gear, you checking her out. Like,
yo, you are a real bum ass nigga if you looking at a woman fit and then worrying about her pockets. You are a bum ass nigga. I will say that.
I agree. So you said they go off of what they could provide for them. Is that the kind of the same sentiment that she was saying?
I say it in the sense where, like, okay, back then when it was more traditional, like, you know, the man had to be the provider, you know, so like, but now, you know, they kind of want you to be the provider in a way. So they look for that shit in you, like, kind of like what she said, you know, they see a bitch got a crib, she got certain things.
She got shit going for herself.
Yeah,
they became real fucking sassy.
And some niggas will use that as a come up. And I'm not gonna front. Like,
I just want to know that we on a streak of like 40 episodes in a row where a woman has mentioned the word sassy. Like, you know what I'm saying? There might be even more. Like, you know
we gotta get the counter. We gotta get the
counter. Like, dang, like we almost. Well, we wasn't even close. But you know that. Yeah, I love to use that word sassy.
Because they real feminine.
Yeah. Like, seriously though.
Okay. What about you? You think men are only looking for women for attraction to build with them?
I mean, in this generation, yes, I do think that, because back then, you know, woman was just sitting in the house, you know, providing for their men, and the men was having the kids, clothing, cooking, you know, wrapping up the meals, ironing the clothes.
Just housekeeping.
Yeah, that's true. But that's what back in the day was different. So when they was seeing women outside, they would, you know, they would like, be attracted to them. And
but that sounds like a fair exchange, right? A man is working hard and spending his resources to provide for his family, and a woman is taking. That sounds like a fair exchange to you,
I
right?
mean, to be honest, I come from that. I do come from that, so I don't look at it as I look at it as a choice. You know, y'all could go 50-50, or y'all could
50-50. They gonna say you sassy.
No,
saying that. Like,
I mean, it depends. It depends on what type of relationship you want to have. You feel me? Like, and nowadays, everybody got a different mentality. Everybody's sneaky. Everybody got side girls. Everybody got their own little shady movements. So it's different, you know? Like, you could be attracted to 2 different women at the same time, 3 different women, and it could be for 3 different reasons. You know, it could be for one, she's really pretty, one because of her personality, and one because she give you peace.
So you grew up in a very traditional, you seen that growing up, right? That traditional household.
Yes, I definitely
But,
did.
you know, you just mentioned the word, I don't mind going 50-50 with, you know, my significant other.
Of course.
Why do you think that you have that mentality? Because when women normally say that, that's kind of like a red flag. And I don't want a roommate is what they always would say.
I want bigger and better things. That's why. I want to feel like we're building an empire. If we're both mentally in the same state of mind, I want us to build an empire.
What's your ethnicity again?
I'm Arabic, Palestinian.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, what do y'all think? I gotta ask the fellas. Y'all think men nowadays are just looking to build women that's attractive?
Nah, I think men have grown from that, and I mean they expecting more out of they partner, because they looking for more of a partnership. Like she said, they want to build an empire and shit. So I think it's more than just looks. Men are willing to compromise on the looks these days, I think, because they looking for more in their woman than just somebody just gonna sit there and do nothing. You know what I mean?
Jill.
I also agree with Ace. I would just like to point out, like, sometimes women believe that when men question what they bring to the table, which is like, you know
that's taboo. That's taboo. Like,
women feel like we're worrying about their resources or their money or their home. We're just wondering, like, if I put my all into this relationship, I want to know what I get back. So y'all might be looking like, oh, that nigga just trying to mooch off of me. No, we just trying to see what
Yeah, you know why? Because then that sounds like you're not doing it because you love me. Like if anything that you're doing for me, you're doing it in hopes that you get something in return. You're not doing it out of
relationships are transactional, right? We got to understand that, right?
Why they gotta be just transactional? Like what
every relationship is friendships are transactional. Every relationship you have is transactional. You get what I'm saying? You do. I'm not just talking about money. I'm just saying if I treat you nice, you're gonna treat me nice. You get what I'm saying?
That's how it should be.
Yeah. But all right. So if I'm willing to commit to you in a relationship and I'm doing said things, I want to know what's gonna be, given back to me. Yeah, exactly. So when you see how like I got more of a combative response. She's already initiating by saying, I'm willing to go 50-50. And that when a nigga hears that, he's like, oh, word, I like how that sound. Not saying we want your bread, but it's good to hear. You get what I'm saying? So I think men are, going beyond just the looking aspect of the relationship.
Question. Yeah, now, does that give you insurance?
No, I just...
Like when you do hear a woman saying, oh, I'm going to go 50-50. With my nigga, I'm willing to go 50-50. Does that give you insurance that, okay, I have my girl, like, I got a hold of her?
No,
like, I just want that just...
Not that I got a hold of her. It's a partnership.
No, but I just want to know, like, how does...
It separates... It separates you from the woman that's saying, why you even care about this, that, and another? Or I don't go 50-50 with no nigga. Or I don't do nothing. Oh, you got to pay the bill. Like I said, whether I want your money or not, I want to know that you're going to be down there to help me.
I mean, but hold on, though. Here's the thing, though. If this is what I think. This is my personal opinion.
Okay.
Y'all don't have to agree, but
yeah,
I feel like the only type of women that do have a problem with that 50-50 mindset is the women that really don't got their own.
Then it must be a lot of women that
Because here's my thing, like, right? If a man knows that I got my own and I could get my own, then he should really have no problem being like the extra hand, the extra provider. Because at the end of the day, in the back of his mind, he knows I could hold my own without him.
Yeah, but that's
a woman should always, like, okay, say if a woman don't really got it, she comes from the bottom, right? And she does meet somebody that wants to invest in her, she should want to get up off her ass and actually want to do something.
That's what I'm saying.
To actually want to build him up more.
But see, a lot of females our age, they don't want that.
To get more money.
But a lot of them, they don't want that. They want, all the rewards, but they don't want to put the work in. That's a lot of girls. That's a lot of females.
She has to put some work in. She has to either clean,
a lot of females don't think like that, though. I'm telling you.
So that's why they have toxic relationships, and their relationships do not work.
A lot of women out there could survive on their own, which is an adult, like I always say, you know what I mean? But in a relationship now, are you willing to contribute to that relationship? Because you can hold yourself down, that's cool. We both hold ourselves down. But when I'm going to buy this house, you paying the little bill so I could cover the mortgage or whatever.
I mean, we building it for each other. We're building.
Right, but a lot of women will work and want to save their money while I'm.
But hold on, I got a question for you though. Now, like, there's also a lot of guys who take offense to that too, as some women having their own and knowing that they could, like that they got it. But then again, it's like, if we both add in to the situation, that just makes the situation better for both parties. Like,
I absolutely agree. But, I wish some women would articulate themselves like that. Like, we understand that you have your own money. So I don't want to hear the response that I make my own money. I know that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Right, I would rather hear, I do have my own money, but I'm willing to contribute the money to our family. Like, you know what I'm saying? That'll make a man feel like, and going back to your question about does that give men like a sense of reassurance? And yes, it does, because that's the closest thing a man is going to get to unconditional love, because we all know men don't get unconditional love. So I want to be, as a man, I want to be able to know I'm going to hold this down, but shit, if COVID happened again, or there's another tech layoff, or I'm not able to get it currently, I need to know that you still going to have the same respect for me.
Or
you're going to be able to, you're going to be able to hold me down until I could get back up to where I could support us again. You get what I'm saying? So if I keep hearing selfish accolades, that's not going to give me a sense of security. That means I'm on a clock. Like, you get what I'm saying? That means my time is going to, if I don't get to this money and I'm able to, like, whatever the case is, I know that you're not going to really be here because you was never really here for the love. You was here for what I could provide you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that men do care about stuff like that. Not saying, shit, we care about her money, but it does give us a sense of reassurance. And just to go back to the topic about men, building based off of attraction, I think some men still to this day are, and I think obviously that's a flaw in men, because looks can only get you but so far. Like, how many girls that are 9s and 10s have the worst personalities? They don't even have a personality. They just a terrible partner because they rely so much on their looks. You know what I mean? They carry themselves. They got so far based off their looks. No, they don't do nothing to cater to a man's needs. They very selfish in that aspect. So I think that's a flaw a lot of men do make, is trying to have a trophy wife, and that trophy wife don't contribute to
All right. Now, I do believe if a woman's not contributing in any way at all, I do believe that she is not attracted to that man. And she does not want to be with him, and she is not happy because it's just a natural woman thing, like it's a motherly thing where
we can't say natural.
It's not.
Like,
it's
I
not.
mean,
it's in females.
No,
that I literally
females.
seen different girls act with different guys differently.
Look,
and that goes on based off attraction. Once
key,
again, we go back on based off attraction.
A key thing you brought up, you said that was in your upbringing, right? You saw that as you grew up. A lot of women is not seeing what you saw when you grew up, the way you grew up. You get what I'm saying? So the way they see a relationship and how
they view men,
is, absolutely different.
Once again, it's a natural thing. If a man comes to a woman, he's very gentle, even if she went through a rough life.
Gentle?
Huh?
Like, when I mean gentle, as in, like, what's up? I got you, babe. What we doing?
I'm gonna let you know.
What we doing?
Black men ain't experiences that. We experiencing a masculine,
or millennial
like,
man.
you know what I'm saying? Like, huh?
No, I think she said he's gentle in approaching her.
She said she was gentle.
No. If a man approaches a female in a different way, where he could open up a different path for her, she could change.
Yeah,
like there is, you feel me? There's different men that could do that for females,
and I could agree to that because it's like, I could be submissive with one nigga, but with the other nigga, it's like,
once again, we go back to attraction. It depends on how much we're attracted to that person.
So why waste your time on a dude that you don't feel like you should be that for?
Well, that question don't apply to me because I'm gonna tell you, I'm not jacking you, and I'm off this. So I'm not gonna play with your feelings. I'm gonna let you know what it is, and if you still want to fuck with me after I say what I just said, then that's on you.
So you said earlier some things are natural in women, right?
Correct.
You don't think a woman being in her natural feminine state, you don't think that's natural? You think a man has to force that out of you, or you think that a woman is just should naturally
exude
femininity?
It's not about forcing anything out of a woman. It's about bringing it out of a woman.
But if it's natural, I got to bring it out of you. That's like me telling you, I need you to make me a leader or something like that.
I feel like if you gotta maybe she just don't like you. You not who she wants. Like that's another thing. Like some females are only gonna come correct for guys we want the same way y'all come correct for females y'all want. It's like that with us too. Like, you feel me? I could be giving one nigga pussy, love, and affection, and the next nigga it's whatever with him. Like it's nothing. You know.
Well,
I'm just
so why you not with
chilling.
that nigga you giving a pussy up to? Because he not taking you serious?
How you know I'm not with him though?
Well, you still fucking around, so clearly.
You still giving other niggas.
How I know he's not fucking around? How I know he's not living a double life?
Then you just toxic. You out here trying to read other niggas' minds and fucking with multiple hats.
Knowing who you want and shit.
I mean, it could just be different times of times of your lifetime,
right? Because she could be single. So if she did decide to do Makuna and Matata, like, what's the problem?
That's a problem of mine. I don't know. Personally, that sexually liberation shit, but
what I'm trying to explain to you is, like, some different dudes do bring out different things. It's depending on the dude.
But if it is natural, why does it have to be
exactly
brought out?
If it's natural, it depends on the attraction. If it's natural,
it's just gonna come out.
I play like this. Masculinity is natural for me. So when I approach anybody, that's gonna be seen.
So hold on. When you approach a female, you gonna be like, "What's up, ma?
That's not,
how you doing?"
That's masculinity. That's masculinity.
What's up? Like,
no,
the way I'm chilling right here is masculine, and I don't have to. Yo, what's up? What's up?
So how do you approach women? How do you approach women? Like, if you see a woman, walking the street and you really like her, and she kind of like going through something because you see it in her face, how would you approach her?
Excuse me, how you doing today?
Yeah, that wasn't masculine at all.
That
was nice and calm.
That wasn't what?
That wasn't mad masculine.
But he's still in his.
But I'm still
a man.
Am I? Hey girl, how you doing? Like, no, I'm like, yo, excuse me, how you doing? He's still masculine.
He's showing initiative.
He's taking leadership.
So do you have females that approach you like, yo, what's up? Like,
yes.
Oh,
yes, I do.
We live in New York City. What are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I get. What's up, sexy? Where you going? Like that's masculine to me. What you mean?
Yo, who old girl that sing that song?
Scarlett,
get the fuck out of New York.
You ain't welcome anymore.
Like, yo, that's not masculine.
Back the fuck up.
Move the fuck back.